Hello, everybody. Today we are going to be talking about writing in the early years. We're going to be looking at what is it about writing in the nursery classroom when our children beginning to write. How can we go about it, and why anyway is writing so important when children are very young? I hope we can really dig into this and come to some points that can support our practice as early as teachers or as nursery practitioners. Writing, we will all agree, as parents, as teachers, carers, practitioners, that writing is a lifelong skill that allows children to express ideas. It allows children to express their thoughts and feelings. Children write to say the things they feel, an idea they got, something they experienced. So children need that ample opportunity to do that. Now, children, very young children, need to first strengthen their muscles, their writing muscles. Okay, these need to be, the finger muscles need to be strengthened, as well as develop their hand-eye coordination before they can write. As children get older and are moving on to top class or to the reception year, they can now begin to use the sounds they can hear to begin to conceptualize those as they write. Otherwise, when they're very young, they will first need to develop their writing muscles. Okay. Now, children also need to do basic mark making, because with basic mark making, children learn to make attempts to write. They write in the sands, they write on the floor, they paint with anything that they find that they can use as a brush. They can even write on water, they can write in sawdust. Children are writing and making mark making once given ample opportunities to do that. Okay, now why is writing so important? Why shouldn't we just say, oh no, they're so little, we're not going to let them write? It's like a structured form of learning. Why should we not say that and instead insist that very young children should be writing? Now, we want to appreciate the fact that writing provides children with numerous opportunities to develop early literacy capacities. Okay, writing does that automatically if you give children the ample opportunity to do that. It helps children to express, as I said earlier, to express their ideas in text. They do that. It also do help with their fine motor skills when children are writing either with chalk or with bylaws, with pens, with triangulated big pencils, or with pencils that you have within your setting. You give children opportunities to begin to develop pencil control. They begin to develop their pencil grasps because you're giving them opportunities to do their writing with writing tools. Also helps the children to develop concepts of print. Children begin to realize that, so I can actually write down what I want. I can write down something I've seen. If I've seen a letter somewhere, I can actually copy and write it. Children begin to understand that also print carries meaning. If they see words in a book, they know I may not be able to read them, but definitely they help tell a story or they have meaning. So writing helps children develop that. Also, it helps with their phonological awareness. Okay, as they begin to probably write their names or see sounds, letters in the environment, they begin to understand that if I'm writing, then I'm developing my sense of the phonology that I need to develop further learning as well. Okay, so writing has the opportunity to do to give children the benefit of phonological awareness. Okay, children also begin to learn their phonics, okay, the sounds, which are very crucial at this stage, because then when children know their phonics, then they begin to hear the sounds that help them with the blending later on. And also, as they do the phonics, they begin to create and to explore texts. Okay, so writing does that big role to help children to express themselves using sounds and develop their phonics. Okay, so Let us move on to look at what activities promote writing in the early years. What activities can you do within your small nursery school, or your place where you take care of children, or within the nursery classroom to develop writing? The first and most important thing that I think will develop children's writing is you need to praise the child. You need to let the children appreciate the fact that when they tried to write, you were out for them. You applauded them. So you tell them, wow, beautiful work, well done with your picture, or well done with what you've written down. Give plenty of praise for all the writing that children do. It's to encourage them to do it again, so that they receive the same praise back, literally. Okay, so do praise your children when they write. The other thing is to please do encourage children to write by making it fun. Basically, if it's boring, they won't do it, because children are not actually very young children are not ready for writing. Therefore, when we are trying to prompt them to do it, we need to remember to make it as fun as possible. Let them draw for example, you can draw their name in the playground. You can maybe use chalk and you draw their name, you scribe their name in the playground, and then you ask them to paint over it with water. Okay, so they will go with the paint brushes, with the water, and they begin to paint over it. Such fun activities make children love early writing opportunities, and they would love to do it again. So make it as fun as possible. The other thing is you can also try to do things like attaching a toy to the paint brushes or to their pencils, whichever tool they're going to use to do the writing. You can attach like a toy car, a dinosaur, something fun for them, really, a piece of Lego, something that you know that they like, and then they use that when they're trying to write, when they're trying to paint. All these things will captivate them, and they'll be encouraged and motivated to do writing. Then modeling, please do model the writing for the children. Model writing a card. If it's Christmas, how about you write a Christmas card for grandpa, and then they can see you scribing. Probably they've drawn a picture, and then you're writing. They can see you put these letters together. Model writing a message. You can say, oh, can we come and text together your teacher? And when you're going to say, you're sending a message to the teacher, and you show them when you're doing that, when you're writing a note to the teacher, they're watching you model writing, and then the children will be able to pick writing skills along the way. Okay, how about you do the shopping lists together? It's fun for them. They would like to know they're going to have braids, so you can write aid. They hear beginning sounds. They're able to see you write the other letters also within the word that you're writing. Maybe you're going to do baking. Do the baking lists for the recipe lists together. Okay, let them be part of writing the instructions, be part of writing the things that are going to be needed for the baking. In this way, children are beginning to see you writing, and it's quite an opportunity for them to begin early writing opportunities there. Okay, so all these things that we've discussed help to build a basic foundation for the lifelong love of writing among very young children. Okay, so I really hope you did enjoy having this discussion that we just shared together, and I hope that when you go back into your setting, that you may go back to the video, run through it, and you could pick an idea too that you could implement and see how things go. I know they will enjoy it, and I know that it will make a great impact. Thank you for listening in, everybody. Okay.